couchwasabis. This is Jirbie from Couchwasabi. In today's video, I will be talking about something very important in today's society. It's actually about bullying. I Am Different is actually an anti-bullying campaign led by Penshoppe. If you want to hear about my first-hand experience of bullying, please keep watching. You know, funny thing is, this package arrived to me today very timely. Kasi just this morning, I experienced first-hand cyberbullying sa Facebook. Just a bit of a background, I am a member of this vaping group sa Facebook. And I was just sharing my thought. Kasi, to be frank, I wasn't a smoker before I tried vaping. But at that time, I wanted to try vaping because I wanted to learn how to do the cloud chasing tricks. Kasi parang sobrang naengganyo ko. And I want to be able to do that. But since I started vaping and I realized hindi ko kaya mag-cloud chase, it's really a challenge for me. Hindi na ako nag-cloud chase. So if ever I vape, I just do reviews for my channel or, you know, just a leisurely thing that I do. And since I don't smoke before I started vaping, I never tried using e-juices na may nicotine. One, it's because my body cannot tolerate nicotine kasi hindi naman ako smoker before. So, yun lang. Somebody put up this topic sa group na parang for those who are vaping zero nicotine e-juices, and he was asking about your experience and why are you using it. So, I replied to that. I said, I have been vaping zero nicotine e-juices strictly. Tapos, kasi hindi naman ako smoker before, blah, 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 blah. And then this guy, he started like saying na parang, he started judging me na it's such a bad thing to be a vapor if you are not a smoker. Which is so ridiculous. Buti na lang, I remain unfazed. It takes a lot na masira yung loob ko. I guess apathy is my strength. That's what I've learned. That's what I've realized growing up. And, but if I were sensitive, if I were mahina ang loob ko, I would feel so bullied na by this guy kasi sobra talaga yung mga messages niya. I will tackle this instance in another video and I will go deeper with the conversations that has happened in another video. Actually, in my Novotel vlog video. And if ever I have uploaded that video before or after I upload this video, I will just link it up here. Okay, so ililink ko na lang siya dito and you guys can just click on that to see the full conversations. Basta the gist is, I just shared na I use zero nicotine sa vaping ko and it's because I don't smoke. So there's no reason for me to, you know, take nicotine. Hindi naman akong smoke before. So yun nga, itong guy na to, intense siya na mali daw ang ginagawa ko. And it's like sobrang ang laki ng kasalanan ko sa vaping community. And I was just so chill. I was just letting him rant kasi there's no point in arguing with these kind of people. In relation to that, growing up, I lived a normal childhood. I never felt that I was bullied. But I was made fun of in school, in my high school. Kasi before, hindi naman ganito kaayos yung buhok ko. It was really, really embarrassing. Like everybody who knows me from my high school would know na ang laki na ng pinag-improve nitong buhok na to. My hair before was so unpresentable. It was really fluffy, na parang cotton candy, na buhog-hag, na it was really weird. And then, people from the upper batch and people from the lower batch would tease me for it. And I could clearly like shout, like, you know, raise my flag and shout na, these guys are bullying me. But I never felt that way. Maybe because I have always had the strength to fend for myself. Parang kaya kong paglaban yung sarili ko. And, you know, if you argue with me, with rhyme and reason, kaya kitang tapatan. And I guess that's just one of the strengths that I've had. That's why I've never felt I was bullied. Although I was made fun of. And imagine mo, our school is so little. Like my high school was so little. We only had 3 sections in the batch. So magkakakilala lahat ng tao. So pag niloko ka kunyari ng isang group of boys from upper batch, in a way malalaman na yan ng lahat. But I never cared. I mean, I just focused myself on my studies. I made my grades well. wala naman akong pakialam sa kanila. And nasa na sila now, right? Nobody cares. I mean, yung mga pinagagagawa nila didn't make them a better person. And if pinatulan ko sila, it won't make me a better person. So, pinabayaan ko lang sila. I just let them be as long as they're not hitting me physically or words are words. You know, you can just let it come in here and palabasin mo sa kabila. But it's a different case if they start hurting you physically. And sadly, because of these online presence, dahil sa social media and everything online, nagiging prevalent na yung cyberbullying. You know, I'm sad that I cannot attend the event for Penshoppe today, but I felt the obligation to talk about it in one of my videos kasi I just want to share my experience and my thoughts on bullying. Bullying is such a big word with millennials nowadays, especially sa generation ngayon, sa mga batang pinapanganak ngayon. As in, marami ako nakikitang news na ang lala na talaga ng mga bata ngayon. Parang mas malalakas na yung loob nila. Iba na yung level nila talaga, to be honest. Like, the way other kids would treat me before is very, very petty the way some kids would treat other kids now. And on one side of the spectrum, I also feel that you know, you will not feel bullied if you know how to defend yourself. And I also feel na it's the parents' responsibility to teach their children how to be able to, you know, stand up for themselves. Kasi hindi naman parate na nandyan yung parents para sa mga anak. I guess I was just fortunate that I wasn't bullied nung bata ako when I was in my formative years. I was started being made fun of. I don't consider it bullying talaga eh. Although if sensitive ka, if ibang tao ka, you would feel bullied kasi talagang marami sila at pang upper batch pa yung nagloloko sa akin. And they would call me names. And hindi lang to, like, this is not only in school, like even some of my relatives would make fun of me and my hair. So it's really it's a general truth. And, you know, some people start to pick on you because of that general truth, and that's fine. And, you know, I just feel like it's my responsibility kung ano yung, how will I take it? Diba? Kung will I let their words hurt me or will I just let it pass? Because at the end of the day, kahit anong gawin nila, magtawag man sila ng names, even if they call me names, it won't do them, nor I, any good. And if I take it negatively, if idinamdam ko siya, ako lang yung mahihirapan. So, yun lang. My point is, bullying is bullying. May mga malilikot talagang bata. But I believe that it is the parents' responsibility to teach the child. Pag nakita nila, the moment they see na yung anak nila ay nangbubully ng ibang tao, I think it's the parents' responsibility to police that child and discipline that child and make him understand that bullying is never okay. Now, the problem is, some parents nowadays, pag nagbubully ang anak nila na papapunta sa principal's office, pinagtatanggol pa yung anak nila. And they're gonna say, kids are kids, ganyan-ganyan. Never condone bullying. It should start in your home. Kaya nagiging ganyan yung mga bata, and that's why they grow up to be bullies because they think na okay yung ginagawa nila at hindi sila kinokorrect ng parents nila. At the same time, for the kids na nabubully, I think it's also the parents' responsibility to teach their child to be able to stand up for themselves. Kasi, as long as the child has the strength, or parang kung alam niyang kaya niyang pagtanggol yung sarili niya, hindi siya mabubully. And now I understand that, you know, marami kasing cases. And sometimes, bigger boys or bigger girls, bigger kids would pick on the smaller kids. I wasn't really a big kid when I was young. I was just a normal. I'm only 5'3". I'm just average. So, there are taller kids than me. In fact, higher batch pa sila. But I never let them, that's the key. I never let them take my self-confidence. I never let them feel na mas superior sila sa akin. Or I never let other girls feel they're prettier because I had weirdly constructed hair. As parents, if you are a parent ng isang batang nabubully, I think it's your obligation turuan yung anak mo to be able to work their minds smartly and logically. To make them understand na, okay, pag binuli ka nitong batang to, here's what you should do. Make them understand that being different is good. Ako, I didn't care when I had very fluffy hair nung bata ako. I knew I was different. Other girls had very beautiful and well-styled hair. But I didn't let that fact, bring me down. And I guess as parents, yun yung dapat mong paintindi sa anak mo. If ever they have differences versus most of the people in their school, make them understand that being different is never a bad thing. My sister is a little unfortunate dahil mas nabubully siya sa school. And I remember at that time, some kids can be very, very petty. So, yung sister ko, binubully siya because of her Chinese name kasi it sounds parang, Chinese names are per syllables, right? So, medyo iba yung sound niya and niloloko siya with the things that rhymes with her Chinese name. She was very bullied at a very young age, like parang elementary, grade 1 yata. She was very, very young. And I think it took a toll on her. So, during those times, pag niloloko siya ng mga classmate niya, I remember ako yung bumababa sa floor nila at inaaway ko lahat ng mga nangloloko sa kapatid ko. Yun lang, my sister and I was different. We were both made fun of, but I shrug it off. Some people can be like me, who can just shrug it off. And even at a young age, I knew na hindi ko dapat patulan yun. It shouldn't bring me down. But then again, most people can be like my sister, na sobrang affected sila, hindi sila perform and function well in school. And that's, I guess, the more serious note in bullying. Because most kids now, especially cyberbullying, na the bullies can just hide behind their screens and say harsh words against someone na kahit di nila kilala. Case in point, this guy na intense kanina sa akin, with regard to vaping. He was like, "You're so defensive," and he was saying na, Englishera daw ako, kaya ko raw pinapamukhang tama yung mga points ko. It's very clear na sobrang below the belt na yung pinag-uusapan niya. Pero ganun talaga. There are people na pinalaki ng ganun. There are people na hindi connect ng magulang nila nung bata sila. At feel nila, they're very self-righteous, they're very self-entitled na magbully ng ibang tao. And I guess what's important here is that as parents, if you want a better nation, if you want a better society, it should start from your house. Pag yung anak mo nabubully, teach them how to stand up. If anak mo yun ang bubully, make them understand na hindi dapat yun. Bullying is never an okay thing. Bullying is never alright, even cyberbullying. Another example in bullying, my nephew, he's a 2-year-old kid na he's so sweet, he's so kind and mabait. And then kinukwento sa akin ng sister ko, meron siyang friend na may anak na girl who is much more taller than my nephew. So one day, her friend and the kid, the girl, came over as a play date sa bahay ng sister ko. And then this kid, the girl, started bullying my nephew. As in, pinapalo siya. As in, when my nephew starts to play with his toys, or parang when my nephew starts to play with the girl's toys, kasi may dalang toys yung girl, para sa play date nila. Nung nakikipaglaro yung nephew ko dun sa babae, ayaw ng girl, kinukuha niya yung toy at pinapalo daw sa nephew ko. Pinapalo pa sa ulo. To me, if yung nephew ko, yung anak ko, hindi ako papayag, I will really react. Kasi I wouldn't let anyone do that to my kid. Diba? I mean, he's a 2-year-old. Clearly, he cannot stand up for himself just yet. Kasi hindi pa siya makapagsalita at he cannot reason out just yet. But I would do that, and you know what? Paprangkahin ko yung kaibigan ko na, hoy, discipline your kid kasi medyo hindi tama yung ginagawa niya. So my sister, the same sister na nabully ng bata siya, I guess was very diplomatic. She didn't call out the attention of the parent. Nung sinabi na niya na parang ganyan. I am very stern with my words. If there is something wrong, I would tell it to you straightly and firmly and sternly. So I guess my sister wasn't like that kasi she's very diplomatic. So sinabi niya na your daughter is hitting my son. Tapos ang sabi lang ng friend niya, ay, baka naman naglalaro lang, natamaan lang. See, ganun yung mga ugali ng parents ng bullies. They condone their children pag may ginagawa ng mali. And that is wrong. Doon nagsisimula yung, I guess, yung rough patch in the society eh. Kaya nagkakaganyan, kaya nagiging prevalent ang bullying ngayon. Kasi, I feel that, the millennial parents now are so into positive parenting. When in fact, you can discipline your child. I guess that's also the difference with Asian parents versus Western parents. Kasi sa US, you can't even hit your kid. There's 911 for them na masusumbungan. Dito, growing up in an Asian family, pinapalo kami pag may ginawa kaming mali. And I feel that the millennial parents are trying to be westernized. They're trying to raise this flag na parang positive parenting. But then again, you know what? Some kids are just very hard-headed at a young age na kailangan mo na silang disiplinahin. If you see them na nananakit ng ibang bata, would you still do positive parenting in that? Would you reason out na, ay, natamaan lang, or baka they're just playing? No. There's a clear difference if your child is natamaan lang isang bata or yung anak mo tinulak yung bata para kunyari for example, tinulak niya yung isa pang bata at nagkasugat dumugo. Would you still try to wiggle your way out of it and making excuses in front of the principal? Yun lang. So, it starts in your house to make your kids understand that being different shouldn't be parang pagkatuwaan. Another example I've seen recently, there's this kid who is suffering from a rare condition. Kaya she was born with closed hands and feet and medyo mas malaki yung mata niya than normal kids. She is a special child, but she is very friendly. And I think she is just 5 to 7 years old. Bata lang. So when this kid was walking in the mall, meron ibang bata na nakita siya and shouted and maybe sumigaw at tumakbo sa parents niya because clearly the other kid was frightened with this girl kasi medyo iba nga yung itsura niya. What would you do? Diba? As a parent ng batang na frightened, should make him understand that the girl is different, she is different, but she's not a bad person. You don't judge people because of their physical, yung kaanyuan nila. You get to know the person and you judge them pag kilala mo na siya. If the other person is, bad from in to out. Diba? And as a parent ng girl na medyo iba yung itsura niya, it is your responsibility to make your child understand that you are different, but you are not at all less than other kids. You make her feel na whatever you are or however you look, you are enough. You are sufficient. That's why I feel that Penshoppe's latest campaign in anti-bullying called I Am Different, celebrating each and everybody's differences, is very, very important. And I guess this is just my piece, my story in being bullied. Although I don't really feel I was bullied. I was made fun of, but I don't feel bullied. And I guess that's the lesson that I want to pass on to my subscribers, to you who is watching this video right now, na if ever tumanda ka, magkaanak ka, or may kapatid kang bata, paintindi mo sa kanya kung siya yung binubully, turuan mo siyang tumayo sa sarili niyang paa. Kung siya ang nambubully, straighten him or her out bago pa siya lumaki na mas sutil. Right? Anyway guys, I guess that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've picked something good from this video. And I guess I'll see you in my next one. Bye!